I'm going to tell you the correct mindset you should have when you enter a tournament that it is the one that you're about to do. Most tournaments, small local tournaments, you do gi and no gi, they let you fight for the third place match if you lose. Sometimes it's double elimination, which means that everybody that loses gets to fight again. This tournament we're competing is the real tournament. It's called single elimination, which means there's a bracket and whoever loses is eliminated, go home, empty hands. And whoever wins moves forward on the bracket towards the final and to the winner. That's how it works. So you should change your mindset right now as you approach this tournament. You should tell yourself, this tournament is not a local, regional, easy ones that I do gi and no gi. If I lose, I get to fight again. You have to enter thinking, this is it. I gotta give my best. And knowing that if you lose, that's it, it's over. This should give you more focus and extra motivation to win each fight. Now, I'm going to tell you in some words what should be in your mind when you perform. As soon as you arrive at the venue and when you step on the mats, you have to remember this. Get ready, write this down. Tournament mindset. That's the title. In order to understand the correct mindset, you should understand the definition of two words that cause disease, because mental illness in people. The first one, right, depression. To make it simple and to summarize, depression is when you worry about the past. Depression is when you worry about the past. And then there is another one, which is called anxiety. A-N-X-I-E-T-Y, anxiety. Anxiety is when you worry about the future. As you noticed, to define those two mental illnesses, I used time, the time element. I used past. When you worry about something that happened in the past, it can cause you depression, a state of sadness that immobilizes you, because you're just thinking about the past. You can't get over it. It may cause you fear, that you're afraid of something to repeat itself, or maybe because you missed something. You don't have control. The other one is the future. Anxiety usually is a mental illness that creates fear, panic. People just don't get motivated because they're worried about something that it's in the future. Oh, I'm not going to play outside because it may rain and then it may have some lightning and a lightning might strike me. People think that when it's sunshine, it's not even raining, and you're already worried about lightning strikes. Well, there's a lot of people like that, especially when it involves family, job, finance, and sports are the most common. But if I talked about the past, and if I talked about the future, what is the third time element that is missing?
Present.
The present. The present is now, at this very moment. And when you step your foot on the mats, you're living the present. It is very important that you empty your mind from any thoughts of the past and from any imagination of the future. If you step your foot on the mats and you're thinking about things that happened in past tournaments, a tournament that you lost, a tournament that you lost for a kid and you're fighting that kid again, or that kid is in your bracket, you will not be able to live the present. You will be living the past. You cannot live the past at the present time. The present is reserved for the present. And then you step your foot on the mats and you're thinking about, right before you fight, oh, what if the kid takes me down? What am I gonna do? Oh, what if I lose? Are my parents gonna be ashamed of me? These are all thoughts that can drain your energy and your motivation. And they're all untrue. It's your own creation. People imagine this thing. Imagine how crazy that. Think about it. Your parents, they created you. They raised you since day one, since you're a baby. They love you more than they love themselves. That is fact. They raised you, they fed you, they taught you how to walk, they taught you how to talk. They have what it's called unconditional love for you. And sometimes we go to tournaments, some people they think about, oh, if I don't get a medal today, my mom will think I'm worthless. Do you really think your mom is going to think that of you? You're the love of her life. You're the loves of her life. Do you think a medal is going to change that? Whether you're going to win or lose? Obviously not. They don't care. They just want you to experience life. And losing and winning is part of that. That's why they're throwing there. You there in the middle of the lions. And you're one of the lions. We don't know who's going to eat who on that day. But it's about learning life experiences. So when you're there, you have to think about you're doing that for yourselves. Truly, your parents don't care. Of course, they will be happy if you get a medal there. Yeah, but that's not a bigger happiness than living with you, driving you to school, having a dinner with you, teaching you things, taking you for vacation. You know, the happiness that you have when you get your first job, when you make your first money, and when you go to college, when you get your girlfriends, when you get married, when you give them grandchildren. None of that's compared to a medal in a Jiu-Jitsu tournament. Do you understand that? So go out there with your shoulders light, no burden. Just go there, fight like a lion, do your best. But walk out of there with your head held high, because that is just training for life. Make sense? Live the present when you're there. Now, living the present has simple rules that you must follow. Okay? So please write this. Do not worry about how many people are in my bracket. Another one. Do not worry about how many matches. Do not worry about how many matches I have to win for gold. I have to win for gold. Another one. Do not worry. Whether I win or lose. Another one. Fight each match as it is the last one. This last sentence means this. And this is what the message of this conversation is about. Dominic, you have 4 matches to get gold. You have 2 matches. You have to win 4 matches to get gold. You have to win 2 matches just to medal, just to get a bronze. You have 3 matches to get gold. And you have 1 match that you have to win to medal just to get a bronze. When you fight the first match, do not think that you still have 3 more to go and you have 2 more to go after. Do not think of that. If you think of that, you'll be living the future. You'll be having anxiety. That will drain you, you'll get tired, you'll not perform well. As soon as you step your feet on the mats, you tell yourself, this is it. This may be my last match of the day, which is true. If you lose, it's over. I'm going to do everything I can to win this match, as this is the final match of this championship. Let me pretend this is the match for gold. If you enter that way, and you have this attitude, you fight with full energy, and you have bigger chance to win. After this first match is over, if you lose, go home, reflect about how you performed, what the other kids did, see how you can get better, and move on. If you win your first match, you're going to rest, drink water, regroup, get ready for the next match, and as soon as you step foot on the mat, you're going to say, this is it. This is might be my final match of the day. This is my gold medal match. I'm going to give everything I got. And you do it again. And you may have to do it again. And in your case, you may have to do it one more time. Every time you enter, you fight as it is your last one. Very important. Live the present. Don't live stuck on the past. Don't live imagining the future, because you have no control of the future. Nobody does. And that's thinking about the future. It's the biggest cause for suffering in the world. People get mad at the red light in the traffic. They think they have mental powers that they can change the light to red to green faster. Or when you're driving, it's green, and they speed and they run, and then there's a yellow, and then there's red, they have to brake it, and they blame God, they blame everybody that is around them, they blame the driver that is in front of them that broke the car, stopped the car because then he'll think, oh, I could pass the yellow light, but that guy stopped the car. People have no control. Most people think they control things like objects, like traffic lights, and people. You cannot control anybody. You can only control yourself. That's it. People that think that they can control things, that they can control others, they have a disease that makes them believe they are the masters of the universe. They can control everything. So easy to find out that that is not true. But some people are blind. They just keep believing they can control it, and they can control people, and they have suffering. You know? Get angry, then you have a crash in the car, or you fight with people, you fight with your co-worker, you fight with your family relative, because you try to control people. It's not a good way to live. So learn the lesson that in sports, in Jiu-Jitsu, we have no control of the past. What happened in the past is in the past. You have no control of the future. Accept what comes to you and live the present. That's all you have to do. Sounds good?